Yes! Sherlock Geek Girl is on the case! Super Gumshoe Girl is on the case! Whatever we're calling this now. I still haven't decided which one I like better, but it's Mystery Night, baby! Let's do it! What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live as always from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. I hope you guys are having a lovely Tuesday. Hello, Zach. Hello, Innocent. Welcome back. Hello, Gabe, and hello, Boots. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome back to Try It Tuesday. So I alluded to this last night, but I'm actually very, very excited for the game that we're going to be looking at tonight. Hello, Myers. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I'm very excited for this. You guys know that I love Poirot. This is the first time I'm ever going to play a Poirot video game. I am very excited about this. And I'll have plenty to say about Poirot as we go along. So really excited to dive into this. And time to be in denial. Listen to you. I wish I still had the rim shot sound effect, but oh well. Yeah. We've had train murder. We've had a train murder with locomotive. Now let's go. Thank you, Stumpy. Hello. We had train murder, and now we're gonna have boat murder. you gotta hit your big two. You gotta have the train murder, you gotta have the boat murder, and then Poirot ups it and does a plane murder as well at some point. Death in the clouds. I feel like every detective worth their salt has to have at least two of the three. You either have to have a train murder, a plane murder, and a boat murder, or or two of the three. A combination of two of the three. If you have all three, then you got the the transportation murder trifecta, I think is what we're gonna call that. Anyway, so yes, this is Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. This is a game that has not come out yet. This is the demo version. The full game will be releasing on Steam on September 25th. So if you guys are into this and you want to see more of it, you will have to wait for a little bit. But we can resume it in September if you guys are fans. The best news about the Poirot novels, for those who never read Poirot, all of the stories are self-contained and can be read in any order. Yes, that is true. Although Curtin is the last one. Don't start with Curtin. Don't start with Curtin. That's his final case. So all the others are fine. Also, all that being said, I do not know how closely this video game follows the actual book, Death of the Nile. But just in case, if, like me, you are familiar with this mystery and you know the story beats, you know who done it and how it happened, keep it to yourself. For the sake of those who are not familiar with this particular mystery, keep the spoilers to yourself, please. The worst thing in the world is to spoil a mystery. So, with all that being said, I am going to go ahead and get started, because I am going to have to wrap up the stream a little bit early tonight. I do have some VA deadlines that need meeting. So we're going to wrap up a teensy bit early tonight, but, that being said, let's do it! And I can already tell you that the time frame for this is going to be different than in the original novel. Because as you might be able to tell, this takes place in the 60s and 70s, whereas the original story was in, I believe, either the 30s or the 40s. I think it was the 30s. Ain't this the one where the Batman shoots the Joker? That's Killing Joke! You're thinking of the wrong thing. Alright, well here we are! Ooh, how's the audio, by the way? Audio sound good, everybody? Why is Poirot handsome? You know what? Good question. Good question. I don't know. I think this is alright. Hello, Fanta Havoc! Easily the best part of my flu-ridden day. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry you're sick! That sucks, dude! I hope you get to feeling better. Please drink lots of tea and get plenty of rest. Being sick is no fun. Yeah, he's no David Suchet, but he's also not Kenneth Branagh either with the crazy ass Yosemite Sam mustache. So, I mean, there's that at least. Also, I'm assuming this is our Hastings stand-in. He looks like he's played by Tom Selleck. Oh my god, you're super right, actually. He does look like Tom Selleck a little bit. Which I'm not gonna complain about, but anyway. Let's new game it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna play through the prologue. I like that the loading screen is the mustache! I like that the loading bar is the mustache. That's good. Oh. Oh, this is 70s AF. Ooh. Yeah, we gonna vibe. We gonna vibe to this. Prologue. Chez ma tante? Oh my god. This is so... Disco Poirot is so weird already. Like, already the cognitive dissonance is so, like, strong. The Chez Ma Tante nightclub in London.
Oh
August 3rd,
my.
1974, 11 p.m. Alright, let's see what we got. Chez Ma Tante. I don't know what that means in French. I don't know if that's a reference to anything, if that's a hidden reference to something. Oh my god! This is so weird. This is so weird.
Over here.
Oh, that's not a great accent, but that's fine. Okay, it's a little, yeah, it's a little quiet. It's a little quiet. I'm going to turn the game audio up just a teensy bit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. No. Ignore that. Ignore that. That was nothing. Don't worry about that. That was nothing at all. We interrupt Death on the Nile to bring you Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, kind of. Okay, whoa, there we go. Now we're good. This really is Saturday Night Fever. Okay, so this is not controller. This is a keyboard game. All right. Is that the dude from Disco Elysium? Press E to interact with Mr. Blondin. Not familiar with that name immediately, but bonjour, sir.
Poirot, my friend.
Blondin, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
At chez ma tante, in 1957, as always.
Oh, I thought he was gonna ask for a martini, shaken not stirred.
Opened. Music to my ears. Harry, a 57 for my friend.
Right away, boss.
I'm sorry, but I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Oh, you're just gonna ditch your friend? Really? You're just gonna ditch him at the club? Alright, I see how it is. What the? So that's a 57, huh?
Mr. Poirot.
Oh?
I'll let you in on a secret. I'm your biggest fan. It was you who inspired me to become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce.
Jane Royce. I believe this is an original character.
But I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud of is the Hungry Sand Trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed.
New character profile unlocked. Okay. Who is this dude?
Gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening, but I have a very good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room. Lynette Ridgway.
Oh, there she is.
Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me? But with this.
You forgot something, sir. You forgot something.
Empty box? What is this? Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe.
I think I know what our introduction is going to be.
One.
Was the ring inside the box?
I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
Two.
It's been stolen. Call the police.
The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
Three.
Poirot, help!
Et voilà.
You've got to
He should have
help
said
me.
en doutois
The
instead of
ring
1,
has
2,
been
3.
Stolen from my office.
I had noticed the uproar, mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that finding the ring will be child's play for you.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald.
Ashlyn B, is that you?
Shame to see it go to waste.
Mr. Poirot, this is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle. Hopefully my poor talents may be helpful. If you'll excuse me, I have a ring to
Your
find.
poor talent? That's not Poirot. Poirot's supposed to be haughty. New mystery, the missing engagement ring. Okay. Alright, let's check our objectives. Press tab to open the mind map. Alright. I swear that I hear Jem Cummings. I wouldn't be surprised. You have discovered a new objective. In Detective and Herculean mode, these objectives are hidden. Hold E to reveal them and guide you in your investigation. Alright. The first thing to do is to interrogate the victim of the theft, Charles Windlesham. Okay. My friend Gaston Blondin asked me to find it. Yeah, these names are not immediately familiar with me. Lynette Ridgway is a familiar name for those of you familiar with the story, but the other two are, I don't know. Windlesham, I may remember. I'm not sure. All right. Well, first things first. Let's talk to our victim. Monsieur?
Good evening. You'll...
Oh, whoops. Okay, well, you cannot interact here during a cutscene puzzle. All right.
Lordship, I believe?
I have no time for socializing. I've just been robbed.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet.
I can't get over how handsome he is.
I am
it's so
Hercule
weird.
Poirot, and I intend to help you find your ring, if you will permit me.
Oh, really?
There is something very
Hercule Poirot himself.
Simish about these NPCs. You're right.
My name
It's probably
is
the fact that their
Charles
faces don't move at all.
Enchanté.
All right, new character profile unlocked. Let's start with small talk.
Some questions then. Did you organize this evening?
Absolutely. I wanted everything to be perfect.
So she's just gonna snoop? Oh, never mind. She ain't gonna snoop.
Instead, it's a disaster.
It is not a disaster yet. Poirot is here.
He's got the swagger. He's got the swagger for Poirot, but I'm not sure yet.
Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it.
And yet you did.
Blondin put it in a safe in his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away. And I'm sure the ring was in the box.
The bartender did it.
I was also there when he opened the safe and took it out. Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone could have stolen it after I retrieved it from the safe.
Okay. The ring was stored in the safe. The ring was no longer in the box when it was taken out. Interesting. You can now link two facts together. Start by selecting a first fact. Okay. We'll start with this one. Something about the animations reminds me of a different set of games. Frogware's Sherlock Holmes game series. That's another set of mystery games that I want to check out at some point. All right, the ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. The ring was no longer in the box. Charles Winston's engagement ring has disappeared. Okay, so we're kind of Edgeworthing it then. We're kind of doing like the whole logic connect thing. Hold E to remove half the facts from the list. Okay, well, no. You know what? Let's see if we can piece this together. Lynette Ridgway was upstairs at the time of the proposal. True, but has nothing to do with the fact that it was stored in the safe. The ring has disappeared. Yeah, here we go. What can we deduce from this? The ring was stolen from the safe. Bingo. All right, so that means we have two ways we can go here. We can inspect Blondin's office, and we can interrogate Harry the barman. I knew that barman was suspicious. Sherlock Holmes The Awakened is Frogware's Cthulhu crossover with Holmes. Actually has a Poirot cameo. Although he is a child at the time, and he's only referred to as Hercule, so they couldn't get sued by Christie's estate. Ah, makes sense. Alright, so let's start by talking to the barman then. Oh wow, just no straight introduction? Okay, that's a little weird, but...
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
But the ring wasn't in the storeroom, it was in his office. Sus.
Did you know about the proposal?
No, not at all.
Okay. So nobody entered the storeroom. But what about the office? Let's see.
This club hasn't changed in 18 years.
From opening night, this guy... I'm sorry, like, Blondon... All I see is Harry Dubois from Disco Elysium. Alright, what else did we need to check on? Blondon's office. We need to find Blondon's office. Okay. Alright, so this is the storeroom, it looks like. Ugh, I hate WASD controls.
The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve.
Haha, aren't you cute? Okay, probably has nothing to do with this case, but I like...
Blondin has a vast collection of popular music. Everything from the 50s to today.
I love me some flavor text though. I believe this is Blondin's office. Yeah, here we go. Alright. So first off... Lynette Ridgway, there she is.
The press see them as already married.
Interesting. Right. So here's the safe.
But I don't have the code.
I guess Blondin will give us the code, unless we have to suss the code out ourselves. Oh, what? Oh, God. The clock is a puzzle. Oh, no. E to reveal a hint. The hands placed on the base are identical to the hands on the clock face. What? Hold on. I wasn't expecting a puzzle. Oh, okay. So maybe you just have to make it... Maybe you just gotta make it correct? Alright, hang on a second. Hang on. Alright, we're pen and papering this. We're pen and papering this. Was not expecting to, like... I don't know why I didn't expect to solve puzzles in a freaking mystery game. Alright, so we've got 3, we've got 11, and we've got 7. So 3, 11, and 7. So we just gotta make these match up. Come on, please. Thank you. Alright, so... Wait. Let me back out. Oh, okay. I see. I see what's going on here. This one with the 2 do-bobbers is 11. This one with the hole in it is 3, and then the normal one is 7. Got it! Alright, we're good. We're good. I can figure this out. So this one I need to make 11. But wait, it's on a 2. That doesn't make sense. How could it be on a 2? Okay, because that'd be 12. Well, let's start with this one. This needs to be... Yeah? No. Not quite. Okay, so that is a 7. But it's not the correct 7. What about this one? No. Okay, that's not it either. Maybe this one? No. What is the 3 down there? Where is IX9? If you could add I do it, you get 11, but I don't see it. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Hang on. The hands placed on the base are identical to the hands on the clock face. Okay, got that. What's the next hint? A 3 in Roman numerals must be placed in front of the pierced hand. Okay, I know that already. So how do we make this a 3? Is this 3? No. Whee! Just spin it. Just spin and get it randomly. Oh! Y'all, I'm kind of stupid. There, you can rotate 2 of them. You can rotate both of them. I'm kind of an idiot. Please excuse me. Please forgive me, Monsieur Poirot. I bow to your superior intellect, sir. Alright, well...
Well done.
Yay, we did it! You and your stupid... Why does this guy have a clock of his stupid mustache?
What a magnificent mustache.
Is it though? Is there like a code on the back? Is it anything? Was this just for nothing? Was this just a tutorial puzzle? Okay, well, we took it. We got the golden mustache, I guess. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I deserve to be bonked for that. That was pretty horrendous. Oh boy. All right.
Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blondin.
Okay, but can we actually see what it says? No? All right.
Blondin is very proud of his club.
He is indeed. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess we still don't have the code, so... Maybe we need to... Maybe let's talk to Blondin and see if he'll give us the key.
Door isn't locked. Blondin trusts his employees.
Oh, interesting. Door isn't locked. Alright. Let's go speak with Blondon and see if he'll give us the code. Oh no? Excuse me. Okay, so we can't talk to Blondon. Hold shift to move faster. Nah, Poirot doesn't need to move fast. He's Poirot. He doesn't need to move quickly. Unless this game has QTEs. And if it does have QTEs, I'm gonna be very upset. Pet Pat! Thank you, wrong one. There we go. Hello, Eric! Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We are playing Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile tonight. We're checking out a Poirot mystery. One of my favorite Poirot mysteries, in fact. So I wonder if it was 1173. I wonder if that's the code to the key.
It must be Blondin's safe, but I don't have the code.
But maybe you do have the code. Maybe it's 11713. Oh, hello there.
The vent is too small for anyone to have crawled through.
Okay. So it's still saying we can't do anything with the safe yet. But I don't see anything else in here that we can investigate. Maybe the God, I am so not used to freaking these sorts of controls. The safe where the ring was kept, yeah. So it's telling me that it's here, but I don't have the code.
It must be Blondin's safe.
But what if we did have the code? What if it's the clock? Is there any place else that a code is written on? Like on the back of this, maybe? No? As always, you look adorable in your... Thank you! Thank you, appreciate that. I'm not feeling very much like a detective right now, though. I can't figure out what I need to do. Well, let me investigate everything again. Ah! Boom! Here we go. 1957. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be the code. Okay, now that we've seen that, can we do it now?
It must be Blondin's safe, but I don't.
Poirot, can we at least... Can I at least look? Okay.
Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blondin.
So how do I do the thing? The code is clearly not 1957, but do I need to like do I need to like click on it? Yeah, no, the game design's kind of not great, is it? Should we just reveal the solution? Okay, yeah, Gaston Blondin's office is behind the bar. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here already. Since the storeroom is right behind. Oh, did I miss something with the barman? Okay, hang on a minute. Apparently there's something I missed with the barman, so... Yeah, it'd be nice if I could actually read what was on the desk instead of... He's like, oh, the desk is so organized.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
Alright, but I've spoken with him. Oh, hang on. The proposal.
Who knew you were going to propose?
I asked Miss Southwood to help me choose the ring, as she knows Lynette's tastes well. She recommended an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windlesham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect. It would seem there may be one more suspect.
Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I thought I had to finish, like, everything before we started finding new clues and stuff. You have discovered a new workshop. It is represented by the orange icon with a puzzle piece. Complete the proposed activity to progress in the investigation. Okay. Charles Windlesham and Gaston Blondin knew about the proposal. Who else knew about the ring? Emmy did.
Correct. Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the ring. My little gray cells did not let me down.
Alright, so we need to talk to, Joanna Southwood knew Charles Windlesham wanted to marry Lynette Ridgway. Alright. So that means we need to talk to Emily Duns. We also need to talk to Gaston Blondin, and maybe then he'll give us the code. Maybe we're just sequence breaking a little bit here. Either way, it's not great game design, and I agree. Alright, so these 2 facts don't really connect to one another. We'll need to eavesdrop on Joanna Southwood. And interrogate Lynette Ridgway as well. And, okay, so we need to talk to Joanna, we need to talk to Lynette, we need to talk to Gaston, we need to talk to Emmy, excuse me. Okay, we're moving on. Alright, Blondin, give me the key to your safe, dude.
Poirot, I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Yep.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect.
Which means you didn't
But
do
that
it.
would be too easy.
There you
You
go.
would not risk ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So, I'm innocent.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number 1.
Gaston Blondin is not the thief. Yeah, that'd be way too easy.
How are you holding up, my friend?
With all this going on, I fear for my club's reputation.
Tell me about this ring.
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
Okay, so the barman didn't know about the ring, and Gaston is the only one with the safe code.
You knew about the proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to organize the announcement. I warned the DJ. He needed to know when to cut the music.
Okay. So now, let's talk to Emmy. Mademoiselle?
Are you enjoying the party?
It's certainly been entertaining so far. Need any help solving the crime?
I like her necklace. I like her little star necklace. That's cute.
There's something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an emerald in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he got ready to propose, I realized it must have been the ring I saw.
A likely story, mademoiselle.
Were you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything
Hello,
particular
Jackun!
during
Thank
the
you very
evening?
much for the follow. Thanks so much for supporting the channel.
I don't know if it means anything, but I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm.
Oh,
Anyone
wait, hang
missing
on.
An LP?
Oh, so somebody stole a record? So now we got a missing ring and a missing record. Emmy Dunn saw a brunette leaving the storeroom. All right. Thank you for the lurk. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. All right. Oh, when an eavesdropping is available, press E to start it.
Was it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. During this first phase, you need to find the ideal place to listen to the conversation. Move around until the sound wave corresponds perfectly
Exactly.
to the indicated pattern.
Well, could be. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh. Okay. No, not you. Go away.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, sure. I see. That's what I thought. Well, maybe not. Depends.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but,
Maybe. Hey! Once properly positioned, you can start eavesdropping by pressing E. Let's do it.
I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
So am I. But after this trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
Simon, huh? Interesting. We'll talk to her in a moment. Let's go find Lynette. Let's go find Lynette first. We'll talk to the mysterious brunette girl in a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, these NPC designs are not great. There's a very uncanniness to them. All right, Lynette, there you are, up in VIP. Oh,
Makes sense?
oh, sorry, pardon me.
It's unclear. I mean...
There we go.
My darling, what a fiasco. Are you all right? Not too shaken up?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different.
So this is Joanna.
The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective, and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of
Ooh,
enemies.
tea! Spill
I
that
did her
tea,
a
honey.
favor, you mean? But it broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie.
Yeah, you can tell that
Lucky
they're main
Jackie.
characters because their faces are slightly more modeled than everybody else's. Lynette Ridgway would like to experience a truly passionate relationship, I assume is what that's going to be. Oh? An Egyptian coin? Weird for it to be here, but alright. Cool. I guess that's just a thing. What is with all this Egyptian stuff? I mean, I know it's up on the Nile, but we're not in Egypt yet. Why is any of this here? Oh. Excuse me, mademoiselles. May I ask you some questions? And can I, if I can get around to asking questions?
Good evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
Lynette, I'd like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Jackie has told me a lot about you.
Uh-oh.
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job. I know you need a manager for your estate. Simon would be perfect.
I'm sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time. I'm having a conversation with Mr. Poirot.
Hello, I'm here.
You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy. If I don't marry him, I'll die. I'll die. I'll die. Come on, Simon. Let's celebrate.
That's a red flag right away. Anyone catch that?
Let's continue this conversation.
If I don't marry him, I'll die. All right. Let's talk.
Quite an evening, is it not?
I would have preferred a band and decent hors d'oeuvres, but I mustn't be catty.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're pretty catty already, ma'am.
Tell me about this ring.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose. You know, something supposedly romantic, like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
A dangerous tradition. What if the intended swallows the ring?
Yeah, pro tip for anybody who is looking to propose, do not put the ring in anything edible. Whether that be a glass of champagne, whether that be in like a cake or whatever, don't put it in something edible. You do not want to go to the hospital for a swallowed ring. Yes, it will make a very entertaining story to tell your kids, but it is going to vastly decrease your chances of your intended saying yes. Nobody wants to say I do in a hospital, okay? So little pro tip there.
Did you know about the proposal?
Of course not.
I suspected it would happen.
Oh.
Everyone thinks we're already married, but we definitely are not. To be honest, I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him.
Eclipsed?
I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was going to say no in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway.
All right. And how about you, suspect? Joanna?
Are you enjoying the party, mademoiselle?
Oh, I come here all the time with Lynette. Usually I love this club, but tonight, what a disaster. What luck you were here.
You could say that.
The little eyebrow quirk.
Can you tell me anything
They are
about
totally nailing these 70s designs, though. I will say that.
It was
the character designs themselves are oop, hang on. She said she chose the ring. I can't talk over any of this dialogue because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss something, you know?
You knew about the proposal?
Of course. Charles came to me to help him find an engagement ring. He knows I'm Lynette's best friend. I'd do anything for her.
Anything, huh? Does that include stealing a ring so that she won't get married to a man she doesn't want to get married to? Does that include that? All right. Let's go talk to what's her name? Jackie? Wasn't that the girl with the cute red dress?
Blonda has always loved extravagance over subtlety. This club is his pride and joy.
You see, it's just so weird to me that Poirot, of all people, is in a nightclub. Cause like, this is... It's so weird. It's so weird to me. Like, even if you're time skipping ahead and like putting him in a different decade, a nightclub is like the last place that Poirot would be. Like, even in the original ones, when he had to go like to like a social event, like a party or whatever, he was like, I do not want to be here. I would be much happier at home organizing my stamps in alphabetical order, or whatever he said. I think there was an excuse that he used in one of the Poirots, was like, he was trying to get out of a social engagement. He's like, no, I gotta organize my stamps. And Hastings was like, oh, rubbish. Come on, Poirot, it'll be fun. That sort of thing. Oh, I guess that leads outside. Okay, well, we're not going outside yet. Hey, DJ, let's go! All right, where is she at? She's over here. Can we talk to her? Yes, we can. Madam?
Pardon me, mademoiselle.
The famous Hercule Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you
I was literally about to say, it happens more often than you think.
Oh, yes. And the direction they point in becomes clearer.
Jacqueline de Belfort.
Would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Interrogated by the famous Hercule Poirot? I confess, I'd love it.
Someone told me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen ring was. Is this true?
I just went to get a record so that the DJ could play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you went into the storeroom?
No, it was very easy.
How long did you stay in there?
Barely 2 minutes to find the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
I accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions. There is nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth.
However...
Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
Okay, that seems to be everyone that is of interest. All right, let's go somewhere a little quieter and let our little Gracelles do their thing, as Poirot would say. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, God. Oh, wow. I was not expecting this to spiral out as much as it did. Okay, so we eavesdropped on the woman on the dance floor. Emmy Dunn saw a brunette leaving the storeroom. Okay, so this we know. It was Jacqueline de Belfort. She took a record from the storeroom. So Emmy saw Jacqueline.
A good answer.
Boom. Bingo. All right. So next, we talked to Emmy Duns. All right. So Gaston Blandon is the only one with the safe's code. So which of these would make the most sense? Charles Windlesham told Gaston Blandon about his plan. That doesn't have anything to do with it. The barman didn't know about the ring. That doesn't have anything to do with it. The barman brought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. The ring was stolen from the safe. Gaston Blandon is not the thief. Okay, I mean, it has nothing to do with that. These two, maybe? Okay. So Gaston Blandon is the only one with the safe code. He's not the thief, so that means that the thief figured it out on his own. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so the ring was stolen from the safe. The barman, nope, okay. Nope, that didn't have anything to do with it. Let's back up a little bit. Alright, so Jacqueline de Belfort asked Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle. That has nothing to do with anything at this current point in time. The barman brought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. The barman didn't know about the ring. Okay, that doesn't do anything either. Alright, so then... find the safe's code. I need to put myself in the thief's shoes and figure out... Okay, so we did sequence break. We sequence broke. That's what we did. We sequence broke. But now, we know exactly where it is. Boom. 1957. So, we should be able to...
The ring was stored in this safe.
There we go. One. 9. 5. 1957.
I found the code without anyone's help. The combination was easy to guess.
It's also the name the freaking club was. It's also the year the freaking club was open, so yeah. Alright, what do we got here? We got some cash. Cash money.
Several bundles of notes.
The thief left bundles of cash in the safe. So it wasn't a full-on robbery. They were only after the ring, it looks like. Otherwise, why would they leave the money? They would just take everything in the safe, right?
This is without doubt where Blondin kept the ring.
And yep, there's no signs of a break-in in the office. So, that means... the thief left bundles of cash. The ring was stolen. The motive was not money.
Absolutely.
All right. I need to find out the motive and who might have done it. All right. So we already know that money was not a factor. So the only option it could be was to prevent the proposal from happening, which is what I suspected in the first place. Right. Select then the two people who might want to steal the ring. I mean, the only two that make sense is, would be Joanna and Lynette, right?
Good thinking. Lynette Ridgway has told her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal.
There we go. There we go.
Another victory for Poirot, of course.
Ba-boom! So Lynette Ridgway and Joanna Southwood had a motive to steal the ring. But does that mean that they stole it? Wait, hang on. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so there's still something we need to discuss with the barman. Supposedly. So let's try... If I can ask, what does your hub do for a living? He works in construction. He's a steel detailer. All right, let's talk about the ring.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Harry. You answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
Ooh. A confrontation. Are we gonna object? We gonna do an objection? I didn't know anything about the ring. I just heard there'd been a theft. I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone in the storeroom. This is the lie. He went to bring a drink to Lynette Ridgway.
I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
Objection!
There it is. You brought a drink to Lynette Ridgway. Objection!
You forget that you stepped away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss Ridgway. The thief could very well have taken advantage of that moment.
Well, it's just that Mr. Blondin had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle of champagne to
Who was the
VIP lounge
customer?
on the first floor.
Who was the
I
customer?
thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers
Of
this evening.
course. Anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's absence. At the end of the mystery, the central node turns into the final activity. In this case, a mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press E to enter the node and conclude the mystery. All right, let's do it. Oh, and we got our own, like, little thief setup here. Interesting. Seeing everybody dance in slow motion is so weird.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
This is very weird. This is very weird. Oh, what?
Can't be.
Oh, that's it?
It's Hercule Poirot.
Oh, what? We don't even get the resolution? Oh, boo!
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news.
Cruising the Nile River's never been so
But we
dangerous.
must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly.
I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one.
Every detail
What do we
matters.
have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
All right, well, I guess that does it for the... for the demo. Let's see. We hope you enjoyed this initial preview of Agatha Christie's Deaths on the Nile, planned for release in September 2025. The latest opus offers a brand new experience complete with the original mysteries and enriched game mechanics, journey from the United States to Egypt with stopovers in London and Spain. Step into the shoes of both the renowned Hercule Poirot and Jane Royce, a newcomer with her own take on the case. Find yourself immersed in a mystery-packed adventure full of twists and turns. Okay. No, the ring was not part of the original mystery. Again, they're saying that this is, reimagined, as it were. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the main menu, though. Get back to the, just chatting screen. Alright, so, whoops. No. It's alright. There we go. Jeez. So yeah, there we go. Again, very much not what I was expecting. I appreciate that they're mixing it up with the times and everything. It's definitely kind of rough though. There's definitely some rough spots. I'm hoping that because it's a demo, some of that'll get smoothed out. But there was also, I think the main problem was I jumped ahead in the sequence, and that caused a little bit of confusion. I guess that's a good sign that I jumped ahead though, because it means I am figuring it out before everybody else. I don't know what that means. It's definitely got some rough patches. It's got some rough patches, but I think that there's promise there. Like I said, Death on the Nile has always been one of my favorite Poirot mysteries, so I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. And if nothing else, I would like to see more of weirdly handsome Poirot. I don't know why they went with like a Tom Selleck-esque sort of character model for him. Like, I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining, but it's just so weird. I will say this though. I am glad that they went this way with the character. I'm glad that they didn't do the freaking Kenneth Branagh, Yosemite Sam, Dr. Eggman mustache that the new movies have. That thing is atrocious. Like, I don't care what your excuse is. The excuse for that mustache is also really stupid. Like, okay, show of hands in the chat. Show of hands in the chat. Who here has actually seen the new Kenneth Branagh and Poirot movies? Because I need to talk about something real quick. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name wrong too, but who cares? Hey, because I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this thing. I don't care about the Kenneth Branagh. Oh, okay. I mean, for what they are, they're not bad, honestly. Like, if you just like, if you appreciate them as a separate, if you look at them as a separate thing from the David Suchet thing, like they're not bad. I don't think that they're bad movies. I mean, they are introducing it to a new audience, so you know, whatever. I'm too young to know about the Kenneth Branagh film. Dude, you're not too young. The Murder on the Orient Express came out just a few years ago. It just came out when did it come out, actually? It came out in 2017. So yeah, you're not too young for that. You're not too young. But here, let me just show you what I mean by the mustache. The mustache. Honestly, the thing that bothers me the most about it is the mustache. The mustache that they gave him. I'm just trying to find like a really good ridiculous picture of it. Okay, this one I think will work. I thought it came out in this set. So there have been multiple iterations of Murder on the Orient Express. While I'm getting this set up, I'll keep blabbing. There have been multiple iterations of Murder on the Orient Express. The best one, by and large, is the David Suchet version of Murder on the Orient Express. That is probably the finest. The finest the finest version of it. Okay, yeah, that won't work. That picture won't work. I need to find a different picture. Ugh, so annoying. Just give me a picture of his stupid mustache. Just do that. Yes, here we go. This'll work. And I don't remember when the David Suchet version came out. I want to say it was in the 90s or 80s. But it was 2010. Okay, so... Wow, was that recent? Jeez, I thought it was like way older than that. But yeah, if you're gonna watch Murder on the Orient Express, watch the David Suchet one that came out in 2010. That is the best version of the story. Like, bar none, it is the best one. All right. Here, let me show you what I mean. So what I'm about to show you, this is the Kenneth Branagh version of Poirot. And I think you'll see immediately what my issue is with this guy. Boom. This is a freaking Dr. Eggman mustache if I've ever seen one. That is horrendous. I'm sorry. This thing, what even is this? This is freaking Dr. Eggman. Like, this is just straight up Eggman. Like, here. Like, we'll even do a compare and contrast. All right, give me a picture of Eggman. Give me a picture of Eggman. Here we go. All right, let's compare and contrast. Let's compare and contrast here, folks. Because this bothers me immensely. This stupid mustache nonsense. All right, where is he? Okay. So here we go. See what I mean? You see what I mean? This is not how the mustache should work. This is not how mustaches should work, period. It works fine for Eggman because he does have a stupid, overly sticking out mustache, but Poirot doesn't. And like the reason that, oh, hello. I put myself in the box. I put myself in the box because I... Oh, boy. That is a mustache that screams... I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. The reference there is lost on me. Is that some like, Zoomer slang that I'm not aware of? Yeah, the mongoose. The mongoose that is glued onto his face. Yeah. And like, so apparently they do explain why his mustache is that way in Death on the Nile. And again, I have more issues with this. So basically the mustache in this version of Poirot is supposed to cover up a gigantic scar that he got across his face from when he was a soldier in World War I. That is the backstory that was given to Poirot in the Kenneth Branagh films. That is not the backstory of Poirot. So the thing with Poirot, Agatha Christie left his background intentionally vague. Like in the movies, all you know about, not the movies, in the books, all you know about Poirot, you know where he was born, in Belgium. You know that he was a policeman in Belgium for a time. But the most important thing is he was a refugee from Belgium after World War I. After Belgium got its shit kicked in World War I, he fled to England. And that's it. That's the only backstory that you have for Poirot, is that he is a Belgian refugee, essentially. He wasn't a soldier. He wasn't a god. I've even seen one version of, I think it was ABC Murders, where Poirot was like a priest that escaped from Belgium, which super doesn't make sense. He is canonically Catholic, but like very much like not a super devout Catholic even. Like, I don't mind I don't mind doing your own version of stuff, but like, when you start deeply messing with the backstory and everything, that's, ugh. Anyway, like I said, if you just approach it, don't try to compare it to David Suchet. That's my advice. If you ever do decide to check out the Kenneth Branagh versions, which again, I like them, okay? Are they better than the David Suchet versions? Hell no, they're not. Absolutely not. But for what they are, they're fine. I enjoyed them well enough. Yes, there are absolutely quibbles I have with them. I mean, obviously I just spent a whole bunch of time complaining about his stupid mustache and everything. So yes, I've got quibbles with it. But I appreciate it for what it is. I appreciate it for being a different version of Poirot. A Poirot for a quote-unquote new generation. I appreciate what they were trying to do with it. The David Suchet version is still completely superior in every way, but I appreciate it for what it is. Pingus is a mishearing of Robotnik saying snooping as usual, I see. In the Adventure Sonic and Hedgehog. Snooping as usual. Oh, okay, so it's a meme I don't know. And yes, you're right. The very first Poirot, The Mysterious Affair at Styles, that does introduce him being a refugee from Belgium. I guess British really sympathize with the Belgian refugees. Possibly, but I've also heard it said that Agatha Christie regretted making Poirot a Belgian in the first place because she didn't know a lot about Belgium. From what I understand, like, if you're at all familiar with Poirot, there's a character whom I adore in those books, Ariadne Oliver. She's basically a self-insert. She is basically an Agatha Christie self-insert. She is also a mystery writer. She also has her own foreign detective, Sven something or other. He was like from Finland. And all the complaints that she has about writing Sven, that Ariadne has about writing Sven, are the exact same complaints that Agatha Christie had about writing Poirot. Like, she actually very much disliked Poirot as a character. It's kind of hilarious, actually. I mean, that's gotta be a baller move, you know? Like, everyone says that Agatha... Okay. Everyone says that Agatha Christie is the greatest author of all time. Like, I agree. She is up there, without a doubt. If one of the greatest authors of all time can do a self-insert in her stories, then anybody can do a self-insert. And throw all your Mary Sues and Gary Stews around. Like, who the hell cares? Right? I mean, if freaking Agatha Christie can do it, then you can do it too. I mean, obviously you gotta make it. You don't make him like obnoxious, but actually no, make him obnoxious as you want. Do whatever the hell you want. Like, I'm not gonna put any restrictions on what you write. Oh, wait, what? It's like how Conan Doyle hated Holmes. Unlike Christie, Doyle tried to kill off Holmes. Oh! Okay, I actually didn't know that Sir Doyle hated Sherlock. That's hilarious. That is really funny. We love our self-insert authors. Yeah! Write all the cringy self-insert fanfics, guys. Write them. I don't care. Do what makes you happy. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't write, unless you're writing for a class, in which case you probably should follow the instructions. But if you're writing just for the fun of it, write whatever the hell you want. Yeah, in the books, Ariadne is, like, terrible at mysteries, but her intuition is always dead on. Her intuition's always dead on. Like, Cards on the Table, one of my favorite ones. Like, her intuition was dead on. She just didn't have any way of proving it, so... At least in the version that I saw. I don't know how the books worked. Haven't actually read Cards on the Table. I've only seen the, again, the superior David Suchet version of it, but Cards on the Table is also great. Ah! Y'all, I can talk about Poirot all night. Like, seriously. Y'all don't understand the love I have for this man. for this stupid little dandy Belgian man. I adore him. I adore him. And to that end, I actually have another demo. Surprise! We're doing 2 of them tonight! I think I have enough time to get through this one now that I kind of understand what I'm doing. There was another Poirot game that was released by the same company who did Death on the Nile. They also did Murder on the Orient Express. And I actually grabbed the demo for that too. So, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and switch over. Yes, we are going to do more Poirot. More of it. More, I say. let me change my stream title real fast. So that we have the correct game on here. Just in case somebody comes by. Murder on the Orient Express. Boom. Alright, so if you guys want to keep going, we're doing a double bill tonight. Let's take a look at Murder on the Orient Express. And again, the same rules apply here. If you are familiar with Orient Express and you know how it goes, keep the spoilers to yourself. I mean, clearly from the Death on the Nile thing, we're not going to get very far in just the demo, but we'll see. Yeah! We were talking about train murders earlier. This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate train murder. Nothing is off limits here. What am I saying? This is the progenitor of it. This is the granddaddy of the train murders. All right, let's see what we've got here. If I can get this to work properly. There we go. The Guinness Book of World Records lists Agatha Christie as the best-selling fiction writer of all time, outsold only by the Bible and Shakespeare. The lady is a baller. All right, so where does this leave us? Oh. Interesting. So this is starting us in media res.
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
Okay. All right, so that's interesting. The demo actually starts us kind of... This is not how it begins. Are we actually going to, like... Are we actually going to see the murder occur? That'd be kind of dope. All right. Let's take a look at all of our stuff here. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, I was... Hold up. Okay, I was fussing about Kenneth Branagh's mustache. Look at this thing! Look at this amazing bit of hair. Gerald Robotic himself would be proud. Hello, Rando! Welcome! Thanks so much for tuning in! All I know about this is the Hat in Time parody Murder on the Owl Express. I can't get over how he says murder. So good. Alright. So we've got mustache wax. We have all of his mustache cleaning tools.
Finest of curling irons for the mustache.
Yeah, he's got all of his fancy cleaning products. Wait, does the mustache wax have?
Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
That is... It's kind of hilarious. My husband uses mustache wax as well, so I am familiar with that tin. Very much so.
The mustache comb to tame unruly nuts.
His mustache may or may not have been inspired by Poirot. Alright, let's see here. Anything else? Book with a cover I can't read. Science and Future magazine. Onwards and forwards. This is a heavily lacquered surface. Look at how shiny this wood is, man. Second class, of course. We're in first class, naturally. Alright, let's head... I don't think we can... Can we bother other people? Can we bother other people in their rooms? Oh, that's our room. That's our room. Never mind. And speaking of Poirot, I vaguely recall in Animaniacs there were a few shorts with, where Yakko was called LQ Yakko. Yes, the murder, the Warner She Spoke episode of the reboot. That one was fun. That was a fun one. What do you mean my book with a cover you can't read? I mean this book. This book right here. What does that say? What does that say? Le tour de mon... Oh! Le tour du monde en 80 jours. Around the world in 80 days. I bet that's what it is. Oh, I'm more clever than I thought. I actually remembered some French.
The train still hasn't left.
Not bad. Not bad. Puts me in the mind of Skyrim a little bit. Another train murder? Is there a big booby Shinigami? No way! No way! Not here. Not here. The title is, Le Tour du Monde en whatever French for 80 is, jours. Which I'm pretty sure is around the world in 80 days. Alright, let's go! We'll talk to the conductor. Not conductor, attendant? Train attendant? Monsieur?
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our
Ooh,
restaurant.
that's not good face modeling. That's not a good face. Ooh. I think that's the original French title. It was, yeah, Jules Verne was French, so yeah, that's probably the original title. And Poirot speaks French, so makes sense. Still can't get over that stupid Shinigami. Yeah. We will be getting back to Raincoat. Don't you worry about that. Bar and lounge. All right. See if there's any sussy people to talk to.
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric car. Yes, that's bad luck.
Bad luck? If I miss that demonstration, I'll be in deep trouble.
Just text your people in Paris and warn them.
Of course I tried that, but there is no network service in these mountains.
Okay, so this is definitely modern day. Look. Homeboy's got an iPhone 17 on his desk. So again, they're messing with another they're messing with the times again. I mean, again, that's fine. I don't mind him time hopping. It's an interesting take, honestly.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues were to meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened to me. I can get no words to them. What will they think? We have refugees to help.
Interesting. We have no idea what the country in Raincoat is. It may not be Japan with all the crazy names. Fair. Also, I'm sure there's got to be a French death god somewhere. France seems like the type of place that have a death god floating around. Madame? You look like you could belong in pretty much any time period with whatever the hell you're wearing.
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities, to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Poirot may have a soft spot for Russian women. There was a... I don't know if this is accurate to the books or if it's just in the series. But there was a lady that he was sweet on. Countess Vera... her name was Vera, but her last name escapes me at the moment. But Poirot was absolutely sweet on her. And the fun thing is, she was a jewel thief. So you had kind of a, it was kind of the same sort of dynamic that Sherlock has with his, femme fatale. Oh god, her name escapes me too. Zach, help! What was the, what's the name? What's the gal's name? Irene Adler! Yes, thank you. The name escaped me for a moment. Kind of like Catwoman. Sort of, yes. Also, I guess you could say Batman Catwoman as another sort of example there. I like that. I like bad girl with guy out for justice. That's a good trope. It's a good trope, and I enjoy it very much. And Batman is also a detective. Detective plus jewel thief. Detective cross jewel thief. I love it. It's a good juicy trope. Yum. Delicious. Love it. Anyway, moving on. Bonjour, mademoiselle. I'm currently stuck on this table. Give me a moment, please.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her.
The skeleton with skin stretched across her? Yeah, I noticed her.
In a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Who is she, the younger woman? We don't know yet. We don't have a name for her yet. Murder on the Orient Express has a lot of characters, dude. I cannot remember everybody's names, unfortunately. Sir?
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
No, that's not what Poirot has for breakfast. Poirot has the eggs that must be perfectly symmetrical. He doesn't have an omelet. Get your facts right. And it's funny that you mentioned you'd like to see a Poirot anime. There actually was a Poirot anime. It was a combo Poirot Miss Marple anime. And they have their own version of the ABC Murders and a couple of other mysteries. To my knowledge, that one does not have an English dub, unfortunately. That is only in Japanese. It's worth looking up if you get the chance. It is very strange seeing Poirot and Miss Marple speak Japanese, just for me. Hastings is in the anime too, I believe. And of course, there's a small cute girl who helps solve the crimes because it's anime. Of course, you have to have a small cute girl in there. It's interesting though. It's very interesting. Zach, if you could post that in the server, that'd be very much appreciated. All right. Still nothing more here. Oh, we can just hop in, huh? Okay. Pardonnez-moi, s'il vous
The
plaît.
Orient Express bar is certainly well stocked.
Well stocked with what? There's nothing in these boxes, sir. Oh, there's a couple of bottles. But that's it. Yeah, toilet. Gotcha. Always important to know where the bathroom is on a train. Whenever it gets dub, I hope you get a role in it. If it ever does get a dub, I would absolutely love to be part of it. That would be a very fun show to work on.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Book asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
But I just sat down. What about my omelet? Oh.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
This seems to be more of a typical visual novel sort of setup, so far. No weird mysteries to solve quite yet. Here we go. Back to the mind map. Oh, whoops. I didn't get a good look at it. Hang on. Book wants me to join him in compartment 203. The train is stuck in a snowdrift. Our journey has come to an abrupt halt. Alright, so all the way back we go, and we still haven't seen everybody on the train, I don't think. I don't know if they're gonna show everybody in the demo or not. It's interesting to me that we just start on the train, because, yeah, there is a bit of a lead up to us getting on the train in the original book. Alright.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
Dude, what's up with your face?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
Oh, we're just
Which
jumping right
passenger? In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet, Masterman, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept, then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Or as he once said, I believe this will be a problem that will sustain the little gray cells most adequately. I remember in the book. Yeah, so that is and since we've kind of glossed over that part, in the original book, and I'm pretty sure in here too, Ratchet actually asked for Poirot to basically be his bodyguard. Because Ratchet believed that somebody was after him on this train, but Poirot refused to help him. Now we're seeing what's resulted now. Alright. Oh, those are bad feet. Oh no.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in postmortems at
I don't
Nairobi
know
Hospital,
why.
where I am a teaching fellow.
I am
I don't know why the wiggling of the fingers got me.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
Show feet, guys. Shut up! Whoa! Analyze his character to learn more about him. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking over the dialogue. Oh, no! The doctor is not Moroccan, nor is he a nurse, and he is not authoritarian. Kenyan doctor in his 40s. Okay. That's fair. I was talking over it. I wasn't paying attention.
Et voila.
Et voila. Hey, Sleepy, welcome. We actually finished up the Death on the Nile demo, but I'm enjoying talking about Poirot tonight, so we're checking out Murder on the Orient Express as well, and we just found a man dead in his train car. I will admit, I'm considering making a list for fictional detectives. Poirot would easily be an S-tier detective. Oh, 100%. SGG not paying attention in a murder mystery. Everyone's asking me questions! I have to interact with the chat! Give me a break!
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Man does love his train. That is true.
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
Mm-hmm.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Messing with the time of death.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
The tier list is based on detective ability. I've actually seen a tier list of fictional detectives, but it was based on if they could solve the Death Note mystery. If they could uncover the secret of the Death Note and the secret of L's identity. He ran into the knife. He ran into the knife 10 times. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. You made a mistake quoting Chicago. That's one of my favorite musicals. This was your fault, sir. All right. Ratchet got the shit stabbed out of him. Super hard. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, whoops. A little finicky, this interface.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
There we go.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
We're looking inside. I see nothing, sir. All right. Busted ass cell phone. Somebody dropped their iPhone 18 one too many times.
This phone was deliberately smashed.
Again, interesting that it's taking place in modern times. That's kind of cool. Up, there we go, sleeping with a gun under his bed. Oops, not you, phone. I want to look at the gun. Show me the gun. There we go. There's a gun.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
Alright, so... Oof. Yeah, it's a lot... It's a lot gnarlier in the Suchet version, let me tell ya. The Ron version, too, is quite bloody.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you. I'll take photos.
Poirot with a camera phone is so weird to me. It doesn't fit. Oh, and the clock was busted. The watch was busted too. Busted at... What are we calling that? 3... Either 10:15 or... Yeah, 10:15, I'd say.
The watch is
1:15. Hello,
I'm stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
Oh, I missed the hour hand. I thought that the second hand was the hour hand. That's why I got confused on the time. That's fine. I know how to read a watch. I know how to read a watch. It's fine. It's fine. Ew. Again with the feet. Is that everything? No, it's not. There's stuff under here, too. Okay. A very nondescript H here.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
That watch doesn't have the right Roman numerals. So yeah, I noticed that too. Oh, and finally. Oh no! He vaped! That's the real reason he died. He was a vapor. Is that what you call them?
Could it belong to Ratchet?
Alright, seems that's everything. Alright, so with that, let's check out our mind map, see what we can find here. Oh, 7 of 17. Damn, I'm very far away from finishing this. Chicago is one of my favorite too. It was one of my last high school theater performance before I left because of personal drama. Oh, sorry to hear that. I could never have loved to play any other character other than Amos Hart. Oh man, Mr. Cellophane. Such a good freaking song, man. Good freaking song. I'm sure you were awesome in it, dude. I don't know if I could be in Chicago. Just because of the amount of dancing involved, I don't think I would be able to do that. I am unfortunately not the most coordinated person in the world. My dancing leaves a lot to be desired. But I love the music. I love the music and I love the songs. I can belt it out better. I can belt it out like nobody's business. But if you ask me to sing and dance at the same time, yeah, that's a little trickier, unfortunately. Let's see. Monsieur Book can confirm Dr. Constantine's alibi. Dr. Constantine confirms Monsieur Book's alibi. Neither of them left their shared compartment all night. Alright, so we need to keep investigating the crime scene here. We've only done 7 of 17. So, what else do we need to look at? All this crap over here, apparently. Eh?
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Cat? It appears to be a cat. I'm surprised that that's not a... I was about to say, I'm surprised that that's not a game mechanic to actually restore the picture, but it is. Alright, we'll check that out in a moment. PharmaSleep 3000. Coming soon from, Pfizer. That's the new Pfizer drug. Take 1 pill before going to sleep. That's it.
A box of sleeping pills?
It's clearly a bottle, Monsieur, but whatever. Oh god, it's another safe! No! Alright, we ain't got this yet. I already know. Can we open the suitcase, at least? There we go.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
But more importantly... Alright, what do we got here? Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." Oh, I bet you this is the code to the safe. Okay, so... Alright, what does it say? Alice was walking in a forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. So that means there was 990 flowers left. So 990 times 2. Okay, hang on. 990 times 2, that would be 18 something or other. I think. 990 times 2, 1,980. 1980, I believe is our... I believe that's our key.
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
1980. 1980. Help me remember that, gang. Pretty sure that's our clue. Our code.
Where can the killer have gone? The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
How could the killer exit the room?
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Alright. So, how about here?
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Alright. Alright, so before we try to open the safe, let's check the mind map. Let's try restoring the torn picture first. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I knew this was gonna be a thing. I knew this was gonna be a thing. But why would he have a picture of a sweet little kitty cat here? This makes no sense. Luckily, I'm really good at puzzles like this, so... Boom! For Daisy.
For Daisy. Interesting. That was easy.
It was. Alright. So... I need to inspect all possible exits. Alright, we're still working on that. Alright. So I'm pretty sure. Boom! There we go. Oh, I'm never gonna unhear that. I'm never gonna unhear that song now. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. I wish I could sing Palmy's part because the harmony there is really pretty.
Not very surprising.
Money, not a motivation. Alright, let's see here. Oh, sorry. Call Cairo, check carpets delivery, Orient Express. Call DC, check money TV. Debrief with H, arriving to Venice.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
And he also has a weird Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit postcard.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
Fontana dei Conigli?
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
Wait a minute, those are my initials! Well, they were at one point. Interesting. Who is AW? Oh. Have you heard Kane's part? Alex Rochelle made a video. No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out. Oh. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget.
Unusual letter, this.
Anything on the back? No. Alright. What do we got now? Alright, still stuff we have to check out. In Ratchet's trash can was a torn picture of a stuffed animal. As I put the pieces together, I was able to discover a message was hidden behind it. For Daisy. Need to inspect all possible exits. I guess the only thing we haven't checked out is the window.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
Okay, that seems to be everything. Recap the events. What was the most likely way out for the murderer? Alright, select 2 elements that reveal the most likely way the murderer exited Mr. Ratchet's room. The train is stopped in the snow. Window is open. There is a connecting door leading to the adjacent... Okay, so the connecting door was not latched. There's a connecting door. Boom. The murderer was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched. Okay. So, the chain on the door hall is broken. Michelle broke it. The murderer could not get out through the hall because it was locked from the inside. Which finally means that the train is stopped. The window's open. The murderer probably hoped he was going to get out at the next station through the window, but the train never made it.
So, the murderer must have exited through
Madame Hubbard's room.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Goober. I'm sick and tired. You have a good night. See you later, Zach. All right, bye guys. Take care. Hope you get feeling better, Stumpy. And thanks for tuning in, guys. All right. So who are the 2 people who could have seen the murderer leaving the room? We haven't met some of these people yet. Well, Miss Hubbard, probably. Obviously, it was her room. Michelle? Yeah, there we go.
That's the right answer.
Mrs. Hubbard and Mr. Michel and Monsieur Michel could have seen or heard something. I must interrogate them. Alright, so let's recap the events. Select 2 elements that help uncover what happened the night of the murder. A box of sleeping pills was found near the bedroom. The glass containing drugs of powder. This has got to be the sleeping powder, or the sleeping pills. Ratchet drank sleeping pills on the night of the murder. Alright. There was a letter threatening Ratchet, and Ratchet had a gun under his pillow. Ratchet was on his guard. Ooh. We're missing one. Alright, well, we'll have to come back to that. We'll talk to Miss Hubbard and, Michelle.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Or not. So, is it these 2? Ah, okay, there we go. Ratchet wanted to stay on his guard, yet he took a sleeping pill. Alright, I wasn't done. I jumped the gun a little bit.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. My little gray cells did not let me down.
Bingo! Who are the 2 people who work for Ratchet? That would be Mr. Masterman and Mr. McQueen. I only know that because I read the book.
That's the right answer.
Alright, so that means we gotta talk to all these people now.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm
Oh, whoops. Sorry, my bad.
Counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
Alright, so let's go talk to some peeps.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Alright, so let's just go down the list here.
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear
I don't trust you or your potato face right now, sir.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment.
Yeah, the models are not as nice looking here. They didn't look great in the first one either, but these are kind of.
He's a Cambridge man, you know.
Oh God!
He returned to his country
that's not a great
and has
face.
done much good
Oh
there.
no!
He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Okay, so yeah, he was basically confirming Constantine's alibi.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
Like, this is like Sims 3 levels of bad face
cigarette,
models.
But I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
So I get it. I think in the original it was they were leaving it was cigarette ashes in the original, but they left vape instead because it's modern day. Interesting.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
All right. The list of passengers. Somewhere. Monsieur Michel should have it. All right, so Michel, if you would please.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Oh, God, the freaking... Is this correct? Nope.
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Did I miss something here? He is not Swedish and he's not a cook, obviously. He is more than 30 and he is not anxious. Train conductor. Okay. My bad. I thought he was the valet.
That was easy. Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
There we go. Constantine, his name is blacked out. Interesting. McQueen, Masterman, Foscarelli, Debenham, Olson, Locke, Schmidt, Arvanoff, Dragomedov, Hardman, Petrovich, Ratchet, Hubbard, Adrenel, and all the staff. All right, cool.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No, tobacco only.
Good to know.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
I don't know what that means in French.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
All right.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Where were you at 1:50?
Oh, no, I got that. I got that.
I came in. She then had to.
Thank you. Monsieur Michel's activity. And I believe Madame Hubbard is probably in her car.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I'm afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Come on in. Alright, so she's American for sure. Housewife? I'd say definitely up there. There we go.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Boom. Alright, so let's talk to Madam Hubbard.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. Come in, I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Alright, so... She didn't actually see who was in her room.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Interesting.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care, it's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind.
Alright. Well, let's see what we can find. Oh, there it is! There's our collectibles. Okay, so the golden mustaches are absolutely collectibles in this game.
Another golden mustache to treasure.
That's so dumb. I'm sorry, that's silly. That's really silly. A button?
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Now, why would an Orient Express official button be in Miss Hubbard's room? That's interesting.
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Interesting. How about in here? We're just gonna hold on to this toiletry bag. It's fine.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side. Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag.
So if you put the toiletry bag there...
I can see the latch very well from here.
Yeah,
even
she
with
was
the
full of
toiletry
shit!
bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Madam? You're sus.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to
A trained employee.
train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course, the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
And confront about the latch.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Confrontation. Which of these sentences contains a lie? I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
The latch is
Mrs.
visible.
Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Objection!
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her. Thank you for your assistance, madame.
Alright, so let's see what that's gotten us so far. Alright, we've taken care of everything with Miss Hubbard thus far. Alright. Reconstitute the activity of Monsieur Michel. Okay. So he stayed at his post until morning. So probably he smoked a train, he returned here. I think that's it. There we go. Got it.
Et voila.
Monsieur Michel remained at his post from 12:10 to the morning, except for 1:05 to 1:20 a.m. and from 1:50 to 2. So somehow, the killer avoided Monsieur Michel. So he wasn't at his post during the time the watch was broken. The murderer was able to take advantage of Monsieur Michel's absence to escape without being seen at 1:15 a.m. Boom!
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauché in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
There's that attitude that I like so much. Alright, so... is Miss Hubbard a suspect? Yes.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
But... Michel could also be a suspect.
This is the most likely answer.
That seems to be everything. So we need to talk to two more people. We need to talk to the valet and the secretary. Which I believe they are back in the bar car. And that's probably going to be it for the demo, I assume. Talking to those two guys. Or in the restaurant car, I meant. No? Okay, here we go. Oh, maybe not? So where did they go? I could have sworn. Alright, take care, NSM. Thanks for tuning in. Well, I think this is... Honestly, I think this is probably a good place to stop. Now that I think about it. We didn't quite finish the demo of it, but I think we got a pretty good idea of what to expect here. Again, interesting that it's taking place in the modern day. But I think that'll do it for tonight. I actually do need to log off. I got some voice acting stuff I need to take care of. So that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for listening to me wax poetic about Poirot for a little bit. Appreciate it. Next stream is going to be on Thursday. We will finally be returning to Persona 5 Royal. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I know I am. And don't forget, autograph stream is going to be Sunday at 2 p.m. So if you got an autograph, if you ordered an autograph from me, I'll sign it live on stream. So be sure and check that out too. And possibly streaming on Saturday? Not sure. We'll see. That's going to do it for me for tonight though, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had fun. We may be coming back to these Poirot games at a later date. Hopefully they'll have the issues worked out with Death on the Nile. Murder on the Orient Express seems like a much more solid product. But both of them are interesting, and both of them definitely gonna try and check them out at some point. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. This is SGG signing off. Stay super, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for the grand return to Persona 5 Royal. I'll see y'all then.